Alright, NBA fans, let's talk about the Miami Heat because what they just pulled off in the play-in tournament, absolutely historic. Miami didn't just sneak into the playoffs, they kicked the door down, becoming the first 10th place team ever to advance out of the NBA's play-in. And trust me, nobody saw this coming. Let's set the stage. The Heat barely made the play-in with the best record in the East. 2 elimination games stood between them and the playoffs, and the first was a gritty win against the Bulls in Chicago. But Friday night, that's where history was made. Going up against the Atlanta Hawks on the road, Miami started hot, blitzing the Hawks and jumping out to a 17-point lead in the first half. Atlanta looked stunned. I mean, Trae Young couldn't buy a bucket early on, but it's the NBA playoffs. No lead is ever safe. By the fourth quarter, the Hawks had clawed all the way back. Trae Young, ice cold in the first, suddenly heats up, dropping buckets and making plays. With just a second left, he drives the lane, scores the tying layup, and just like that, we're heading to overtime. Now here's where legends are made. Enter Davion Mitchell, coming off the Heat bench with ice in his veins. He hits not 1, not 2, but 3 massive threes in OT, outscoring the entire Hawks squad by himself. Talk about delivering when it matters most. Tyler Herro? He was the star all night, torching Atlanta for 30 points. Trae Young led the Hawks with 29, but it just wasn't enough. Miami's bench came up clutch and the Heat survived, 123-114, to punch their ticket as the number 8 seed. So what's next for Miami? They've got a date with the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers. Can the Heat keep this Cinderella run going? If there's anything we've learned, it's to never count these guys out. Alright, let's swing over to the West. The Memphis Grizzlies were looking to avoid the same fate as the Hawks, and they made sure the Dallas Mavericks never even had a chance. From the opening tip, Memphis was relentless, building a 15-point lead in the first quarter and stretching it to 25 before halftime. Even with Ja Morant nursing a bad ankle, the Grizzlies came at Dallas with everything they had. Jaren Jackson Jr. led with 24, Ja chipped in 22, and every Grizzlies starter hit double figures. On the other side, Anthony Davis tried to put the Mavs on his back, dropping 40 points, but Dallas just didn't have the firepower. Klay Thompson had 18, but 2 starters didn't score at all. It was a tough end for the Mavericks, who came into the season with championship hopes, only to see it slip away after trading Luka Doncic and losing key players to injury. With Memphis rolling, they lock up the 8th seed and now face the top team in the West, the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the playoff field is set. The Miami Heat make history. The stage is ready. And if this past week taught us anything, it's that in the NBA, anything is possible. Don't blink, you might just miss the next big moment.